Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. We are heading to the start of the time trial that I'm looking at doing for the OTF stage race next year. And this is it. There are a couple reasons for this video. One is to see what the officials have to work with in terms of the start location and the finish location, as well as the course. This will also give potential racers a chance to take a look at the course and comment on it. I will be commenting on the logistical advantages of this course and also commenting on various safety items. First, let's start off and take a look at the upper right hand corner of this video. You'll notice the course. Now that course at the top where it finishes pretty much is where the start of the next stage race is. So logistically, this is a sweet location. Now the officials will notice that on the start section, and this includes where the start's going to be, that there appears to be ample room for the officials to work to stage the riders. The next thing I want you to take a look at is the bike lane. Now you have bike lanes on both sides. Now this is important because this road is not going to be closed off. And now the bike lane is smoother than the rest of the road, so that'll entice the rider to stay in the bike lane, and it's going to be a safety factor too. One obvious concern is when riders are passing other riders, that they'll have to go out into the road. One possible way to minimize this is not starting with the slowest category, but starting with the fastest category. Another concern is when riders take the shortest line. This will happen when the road curves to the left, with the smoother road being in the bike lane that may inhibit the riders from doing that. As you leave the initial flat section, you're going to go down a little bit, and then you're going to carry your speed going up a little bit into the eucalyptus grove. When you leave the eucalyptus grove, you're going to climb out of it. And this is where the course encounters its first curve to the left. I encourage you to stay in the bike lane. Again, it's much smoother. The time trial is going to be stage 1, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Stage 2 is going to take place that afternoon, about a half mile from the finish of the time trial. Aimed more at the official I'm working with, here is the second curve to the left. Again, we have the same situation. The bike path is a lot smoother than the road. Probably before each left curve, I'll have a caution bike race sign. This is left curve number 3. And left curve number 4. It's 104 degrees on this day, and this is 4th of July, so we have a little more traffic than usual. This race is going to be taking place probably in February, so unless there's a lot of snow to go skiing, we're not going to have a lot of traffic here. On left curve number 5, we see what happens when we're overtaking a bicycle and there's cars coming. Left curve number 6 leads us onto Bubblegum. Bubblegum is a low-grade climb. This is going to last about 0.7 miles, and this is going to take us to one of the proposed finishes. You can view the gradient percentage in the upper left-hand corner. For left curve number 7, it's a low angular curve, and eventually we'll turn right again. Again, same situation. The bike path is much smoother than the road. Almost to the top, this extra wide section would be one of the places to have the finish. The other will be at the top. Let's go check it out. The reason I don't want the finish to be any further down the course is that it starts to descend and it curves to the left. It'd be a great temptation for the rider to go into the car lane to save time. This would be about a 7-mile time trial. Let me know what you think. And remember, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.